Now,
More great music for Coventry.
on 101.5,
This is Radio Plus
the Radio Plus Breakfast Show with Macca.
on 101.5.
This
This
is Radio Plus.
So it is Friday morning. It's the 4th of August, 2023. It's the Radio Plus Breakfast Show. And of course, today is the big day. Very, very excited about this because it is the launch of the brand new album from the Sherlocks. People like me and you. And I'm very, very excited to welcome onto the Radio Plus Breakfast Show this morning, Kiaran from the brand. Good morning, mate.
Morning, mate. How are we doing?
I'm pretty good. Great to have you on finally. It's amazing. Big day today.
Yeah, huge day. A day we've been looking forward to for ages. It's nice that you got the album title right. I've had quite a few people saying people like you and me. So every time I do an interview now, I'm sort of like thinking, come on, get it right.
I've been playing it for quite a while, so I've got it. I have to admit, I probably made that mistake once or twice when the first track first came out. But it's amazing to have you on the show. We've been on kind of a journey, I think, together because, you guys formed in 2010, is that right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, you've been developing from then. You're from South Yorkshire. You have built up some pretty heavyweight support with the likes of Annie Mac, Hugh Stevens, Greg James, and of course the legend is Stephen Mac getting behind you. You've played South by Southwest, which was amazing. Leeds and Reading. And am I right in saying that you actually sold out the Lead Mill at Sheffield?
Yeah. it was a few years back now, but I think when it did happen the first time, somebody said straight after, like, you do realise you're the first unsigned band to sell this out since the Arctic Monkeys. Didn't know at the time. We're like, God, that's nuts. We went on to do it again, so...
Yeah, well, that must have been an amazing moment. Just think, hang on, we're onto something here, which is just fantastic. It's a great venue as well. I used to work up in Sheffield, actually. I was up there for about 5 years and loved it. It's an amazing city. I mean, you guys have been on this journey. We've been kind of on it with you as well. I mean, when we restarted Radio Plus back in 2019, one of the first bands that I sort of gravitated towards was the Sherlocks. So we've been playing your music regularly on our playlist for since then, and it's great to finally get you on the show. I'm really buzzed about this new album. It's a great record, by the way. Amazing. Well done.
Yeah, just honestly, thanks for support over all the years. We're absolutely buzzing with this album. I know it's his best stuff yet for many reasons. I think we've really pushed ourselves and come out with a good, strong collection of songs with huge choruses, which is basically what we're about.
It is an amazing record. And Remember All the Girls has been our big record of the week. So we're going to play this right now. So, hey, you may want to just introduce this. It's my big record of the week. It's Kiaran from the band. Tell us all about this song.
Yeah, this is the latest single. It's actually the first track on the album, the opener. It's the first track we actually recorded for the album, and the only track that we didn't record with Al Groves at Motor Museum. We did this one in Manchester, actually, with a guy called Dave Jones, and got it remixed after. We recorded it months before, forgot about the tune, and then cracked on with the rest of the album. And then, once we'd finished the album, we're like, we've still got Remember All the Girls. So, it's the latest single, Remember All the Girls.
Brilliant. Let's play it right now.
Remember all the girls who used to live inside a world on the back row of the classrooms at school. They talked like they were 25, they knew all that there was to life. While I'm sat wishing I knew more. Where will I be when this is over? How will I feel looking back over my shoulder? If you see me, will you remember me? Or will I be another face in the crowd? Don't believe what they say, yeah.
What an amazing record that is. That's been my big record of the week this week. It's brand new from the Sherlocks. It's called Remember All the Girls. Amazing record, mate. Fantastic.
No, thank you, mate. It feels like a bit of a dark horse, that. Like I say, the only tune we didn't do, we out, and a tune we actually, because we started with that song, that was the first tune we did. Like I said, we forgot about it. So it was only when we remembered we had that tune, we started buzzing over it again and just wanted to put it as a single. So we like it. So we hope people are buzzing over it as well.
I'm getting a lot of response. People actually loving the tune. It's brilliant. Now, you have got quite an affiliation with the world-famous, legendary Rockfield Studios in Monmouth in Wales. When you think about it, when you've recorded a couple of albums there now, but when you think you first go into that sort of studio and the likes of Oasis and Iggy Pop, Coldplay, Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, and of course the fact that Bohemian Rhapsody, Queen, recorded that track there. What was that like? I mean, the hairs on the back of your neck must have been standing up when you walked into there to think, we've arrived, we're recording in this iconic studio.
Yeah, exactly that. And like you said, to go back for a second time as well, I think maybe the first time we were young and naive, did the first album there, because there's two studios down at Rockfield. There's the Coach House where we've done the third album, Quadrangle. That's where Queen recorded.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And that was back in like 2016. I think the album came out as debut in 2017. And we did know about the history, but we maybe didn't appreciate it as much as what we do now. So when we got on the third album, when we went back down and we went in Coach House, which is where Stone Roses recorded, yeah, exactly that. Like, you can just feel it. It's just oozing with like history, and it's a special place. And I think it makes you work harder as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I've never been, but when I think of all the albums I've got that have been recorded there, there's something about them, and it must be that environment. And you just think that you are going to, when you step into it, you're almost like raising your own game, aren't you?
I think it is. It's very like, it's remote. There's not a lot to do, so you're just fully immersed in music. There's no distractions. Like, you can't even get a bar of signal on your phone, and it's residential, so you literally wake up and just live music, go down to the studio, which is like a 20-second walk, and then you're straight in studio, so it's super convenient. And it's a top studio.
Fantastic. Well, look, we're going to play another track from the album, and this is one of my favourite records on the album. This is called Face the Music. So that's another track from the Sherlocks' new album. That's called Face the Music, mate. That's a brilliant record.
It is, and I think it's it's definitely one of my favourites. I think it's a song I keep going back to, and just that tune, just the intro, everything. The chorus is huge, but like the intro in particular, the way that song starts is special to me. It reminds me of home. Yeah, the intro for me says it all. Like the way it starts, I ended up nicking it from the demo. So that first guitar you hear on Face the Music is from demo, which I did in my bedroom. And when we came to re-record it, we just had to start it like the same way because it just felt special.
It is a great record, and I think that is going to be a song that's going to probably open up a whole new audience for you. It's a brilliant, brilliant tune. Now, tell me about the album. I mean, when you go into the studio to record a new album, do you have like a set process? Is there like a concept that's clear in your mind about what you want this record to be? Or do you just go in with a collection of song ideas and just see where, the path takes you?
Yeah, the second, really. I think we go in with a bunch of songs, and see where each song takes you. And like, we never really set a theme for an album. We might have a couple of points, like a couple of ideas we want to try. For example, like on the last album, one thing we wanted to do at that time was do like an intro to an album. We'd never done that, and we spoke about it. So like, we made sure on that third album, we did what we said, and we recorded Porto, the opening track. And then I think like this time around, there were a couple of things we wanted to do. Be a little bit more sparse in places, try a few more programmed things and synths and stuff, and also the last track, I'm not sure if you've heard it, Watson, we wanted to do like a spoken word thing, so that were another thing we ticked off as list.
Who did you get to voice that?
He's a family friend actually. He's called John Watson, and yeah, we just had this idea of maybe like getting some spoken word in a track, and then the more you look into that kind of thing, the more it's not as straightforward as just using. For a start, you need like some good spoken word that you're actually happy with. And then even if you find the perfect piece that would slot into a tune, you probably got to ask permission. That could take ages, and at the end of it, they could say no. So we just had an idea just to like try creating his own piece of like spoken word. So like one day I just started writing loads of lines, and I
love it. And the fact that it finishes with that little umpire bit at the end is just brilliant. And John has a brilliant voice, by the way. Really love it. Amazing.
He does. Well, we said that once we started coming onto the idea of like maybe doing his own, John was just the perfect. He just got brought up straight away. Like I knew we could use John. Like his voice is just spot on for it.
Perfect fit. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to play another track from the album. We're going to play you this. This is brilliant. This is from the new Sherlocks album, which is out today. It's called People Like Me and You, and this is brilliant. This is called Don't Let It Out.
So it starts and it ends, and you'll be doing it all again. This time next week, when you want to be free. Did you win? Did you lose? Did you get the Monday blues first thing in the morning? It's just the same old story. She says, don't let it, don't let it, don't let it, don't let it down. don't let it out. So don't let it, don't let it, don't let it, don't let it
Hello, good morning, this is Macca. It is the Radio Plus Breakfast Show, Friday morning, and that is brilliant. So it's taken from the new album by the Sherlocks, which is called People Like Me and You, and that is Don't Let It Out. Mate, that's a great record.
It's a tune. It is a tune. It's it's a big number. I love that tune because it's so simple. There's not many chords in it. It's probably about 4 chords in it, and it's just an instant anthem. Like, the chorus is huge. So yeah, that's probably my favourite to play live at the minute. I love that tune.
Amazing record, amazing record. Now, you have been really busy. I mean, you've just completed a sold-out tour of, like, small regional venues in last month, which was fantastic. I mean, what were people's reactions to the new songs from the album?
Do you know what? It's fitted in so well, these new songs. Like, Summer, like the one you just played, Don't Let It Out, obviously Sirens, Remember All the Girls. They might as well have been from the first album. That's how well they've slotted in. So we've been having a lot of fun doing them. Don't Let It Out, in particular, I'd say, seems to be the one where the crowd just get on board straight away. It's a massive tune.
That must be such a buzz when people just really connect with it and start singing the tunes back to you.
Honestly, you walk off stage and it's just like, that's when your confidence really starts going up. It's all right thinking you've got a top album, but you know, like when you walk off stage and you've played some new tunes and you can see the reaction, people are singing them like the tunes have been out years. That's when you think, yeah, these are like a top bunch of songs where they're obviously connecting with people.
Brilliant. Okay, so you've got a busy few days ahead of you because you're going around the UK, doing sort of record stores and doing signings and stuff. So you sort of off to Glasgow tomorrow?
Yeah, we're off to Glasgow tomorrow. We're also stopping at Aberdeen, signing albums, having photos with people. I think we're going to be playing the album of at speakers and just seeing what everyone's favourites are, really, and catching up with people and trying to drive the album and see if we can get a number one with it.
Well, I think that's a real possibility. I mean, there's so much work gone into this, and it's great that it's you guys that's doing it. There's no big label behind this. It's all been your hard work and determination that has really pushed this. And I always love it when bands really connect with the fans, and they themselves are the ones that drive that success. I mean, it must be great meeting up with the fans as well, face to face, when you get to do these sort of intimate things in record stores.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we're a real band. So it's been nice doing all these pop-up record store gigs leading up to this actual album week. And then just more at the same. There's no better than playing your tunes, especially by playing your new tunes, and then just walking off stage and straight into fans and seeing what people think. They're the reason you've got to where you are. So it's always nice to just walk straight into the crowd and hear people's stories. Like, you come across a lot of different people, some people who have just got on board and some people who have been following us for absolutely since the beginning. So yeah, love doing these sort of gigs.
That's amazing. My youngest son, Elliot, it's actually his birthday today, and he is a massive fan. So he's like, when are they coming to Coventry? We need to go and see them. So we talk about sort of the tour dates, because you are going on a full UK tour in October and November. I think you've got a date, nearest one to us is actually at the O2 Institute in Birmingham on the 6th of October. And then it wraps up, of course you've got dates across the UK, but you're wrapping up with a homecoming gig at the O2 Academy in Sheffield on the 4th. That's going to be great.
It is, mate. Day before bonfire night, but expect fireworks both nights.
Brilliant.
We're buzzing for it.
Amazing. So, if people want to find out details about tickets and go along and see you on your live tour, it's the sherlocksmusic.co.uk. If you want to head over there, you can find out full details of the tour, dates that you can go and see them, and I highly recommend it. They're a brilliant band live. Kiaran, tell us about socials. People want to sort of connect with the band and follow you. How do they do that?
Yeah, we're on basically all the main ones you'd expect. Twitter, just type in the Sherlocks. Facebook, just the Sherlocks. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. Breads, that's the new one. I think we're on that. So we're on everything basically. Just type in the Sherlocks, and I'm sure you'll find us.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, listen, mate, thank you ever so much again for coming in. Lots of luck with the album. It is out today. It's called People Like Me and You. Please, if you are going to buy one record this year, go and buy this record. You will not be disappointed. It's a brilliant, brilliant record. And let's try and get these guys to number one, because it's an amazing, amazing record. Thanks again for coming in. Promise me next time you're about, and certainly before the tour, come back and have another chat with us. It'd be great to get you in.
100%, mate. Definitely. Thanks for all the support. Really appreciate it. Let's smash this album.
Absolutely. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to finish off with the title track from the album. This is brilliant. This is the Sherlocks, and this is People Like Me and You.
People like me and you.
Like to be alone. Dance like there's no one there. Come and take a chance, throw away those cares. We're not promised tomorrow. Your heart is there to follow. She'll never do you wrong. People like me and you. People like me and you. People like me and you. People like
If it's good to drive.
People like me and you.
That's such an epic record. That's brand new from the Sherlocks. It's the title track to their new album, People Like Me and You, which is out today. Please go buy yourself a copy of that record. It's such a brilliant album. And hopefully we can get the guys to #1 with that brilliant record. And a massive shout out and thanks to Kiaran from the band for coming in on the show this morning, having a chat with us. Great to hear from him. And looking forward to them coming back in October when they're doing a tour. By the way, if you want to find out details of the tour, head over to their website, which is sherlocksmusic.co.uk for full details of the tour and how you can get to go and see them. I think they're playing in Birmingham, which is the nearest gig to us, in October at the O2 Institute, which is going to be really good. But yeah, great to have them on the show this morning. And please go buy yourself a copy of that album. It's really good. It's out today. Right, coming up next, we've got more Brit music to kickstart your Friday morning, including new tunes from Kiaran Dukot. We'll play a new song from John Cook. And we've got the Brit new record from Calvin Harris, which is featuring Sam Smith. It's called Desire. And that's playing next.
Good morning, everyone.
Macca at breakfast on Radio